What is up, YouTube? So, to finish off the deep dubstep week, we're gonna go into structuring, and well, this is could kind of be for any genre, really. So, take note on some structuring ideas. So, what I've been noticing, listening to some deep dubstep, is it kind of have like this intro. They start introducing like the drone or whatnot, maybe like a hi-hat rhythm or like a kick, or maybe just hi-hat and snare. Then you go over, and this is kind of like the bridge. You're basically taking this intro, building more off of it, getting it ready to go into the drop. Now, this is like a short, to the point structure. Then, after that, you're gonna keep doing 8 bars, but this is like drop 1, and then it's like the same drop but different. You do some progressions, some alternate hits, maybe throw in a couple sound effects or something. So we'll go drop 1, prog. Now there's different methods. Now we're gonna split it. So you could go again and again, and that's kind of like the drop. Or this could be a post drop where you kind of strip away the elements. And I'll color this real quick so you guys can see. Let's make this orange, 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 and this one will be a little lighter, so we'll do that one. So back up here, we'll go drop 2, and then drop 2 prog. So this is kind of, you have your drop rhythm, you do some changes, maybe you add in a hi-hat or something, and then drop 2, maybe you switch up the flow a little bit, and then again, you progress off of it. Or you could go drop 1, progress, progress again, and progress again. So you just keep stacking it like a progressive song. This I would stay away from unless you have a really catchy loop. Like if it's a loop you can't get sick of and you just want it on repeat, then I would go with the progression and keep stacking it. But for the most part, after 2 repeats, you're gonna want to switch things up to keep the listener interested, or maybe you want to repeat it but then you don't want to do it again, so then you break it down. Maybe you strip off the main element and it's just like drums and sub, or drum and maybe just like a pad or something. It really is just whatever you want, but these are just kind of like little 8-bar chunks that you could keep in your head when structuring out your song and figuring out, okay, what do I do? And then again, you could do a bridge and then back to the drop again. But this would be different. So drop 2. We'll drop these right here. And then drop 2. So you could do stuff like that. You could also combine drop 1 and drop 2 in your last drop. Maybe you don't want a post drop. Maybe you do. But then you put the slap on an outro. And you could also have 3 drops. Again, there's really no right answer. It's just 8-bar chunks. I'm just showing you 3 different styles of... Actually, I'll do a 4th one in a second after I finish these up. So this one, you could do that, and that, and that. This, you could do like a mid 8. Maybe just change up the song a bit, and then go to a bridge, and then make some edits to that, and then maybe throw an outro back on. So far that's our longest structure right there. But I'm gonna show you another structure that I use sometimes, and this is gonna give you probably closer to a 4-minute structure. So I like doing an intro, but then this is like a hook, I guess. It kind of catches them. You could say it's a verse or something, but just like a nice, not so crazy beat, but something danceable, you know, get like a drum and sub going, get the groove going. Drum verse thing. I don't know what you want to call it, so that's what we're gonna call it. I usually just call it the hook because it hooks the listener in to actually listen to the rest of your song. So then you got the bridge. We'll label this like the post drop because it's not. And the post drop could very well be the exact same thing as this hook verse thing. So you want something minimal and catchy and dancey, but not so heavy like the drop. And then the bridge, and then you know you could do this, or you could do. Basically, you could do any 3 of these. You could choose whatever structure you want after and put it right here. So let's just keep it down to 2 because, yeah. All right, so the post drop, bridge, do that again, and then we slap on an outro. Or you could do this, and then that we're gonna do we could do like a breakdown. So just strip everything away. And then from the break, we could go into my mid 8, which let's give it a different color. And then you could go straight into the drop, or you could add a bridge on and then go back to whatever drop you want. And it doesn't have to be this. It could be this for the first drop, and then you could choose a different drop arrangement for your last drop. But, you know, most of the time you're going to slap on an outro. Whether it's the full 8 bars or it's literally like an impact hit just to end your song, you know. It doesn't have to be a full thing. It's just the end of the song. Boom. So as you see right here, there's various time lengths for deep dubstep. And again, you could do 3 drops. You could do 4 drops for all I care. I mean, make it as long as you want. I know deadmau5 has like some 12-minute songs, maybe even longer. I don't know. The length is up to you. But these are some common progressions and structurings of songs that you would want to keep in mind when you're making your loops and stuff. And you're like, okay, how do I turn this crazy loop idea into a song? We'll start thinking of these 8-bar blocks and kind of just structure it out. You could also download any song you like, put it in Ableton, and make these blocks from what you hear from that song, so you could, you know, structure out what they did, and then, you know, take some ideas of those 8-bar blocks and put them into your songs. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Click that thumbs up, comment what you want to know next, or some structuring tips or anything that could help out the community. Please do so in the comments, as let's empower music producers worldwide. I'll see you guys next week, where we'll make 3 more videos. Not sure on the topic yet, but there will be 3 videos. Peace.